to my video. Today I am going to be doing a video on a whim. I decided to just jump in. It's going to be probably all over the place, but something that I've been obsessing over, and I feel like I've learned so much from when I first started, and that is going to be the way I store my breast milk. I've had a lot of questions about it, and I feel like it can help some expecting mommies, some first-time moms, some already moms that are breastfeeding and have some difficulties or questions about storing. I'm no expert, but I do feel like I have grown a love for it, and I just feel like I can share my tips with you guys. So yeah, I decided to make a video on it today. As always, thank you guys for coming back to my channel. I hope that you guys are enjoying my mommy content. I don't know really where to start, but I want to tell you guys that I am totally for the fed is best. If you are not breastfeeding, or you're choosing to and then it doesn't work out for you, or you are breastfeeding and you're having to supplement with formula, everything is perfect. And if you're just doing formula, there's nothing against it. As long as you're feeding your baby, that is all that matters. Luckily, breastfeeding did work out for me. It was one of my dreams. And yeah, I'm super lucky. I'm actually an overproducer. And since day one, I didn't do anything to make myself that way. When I actually started, I didn't know how or when or what to pump. I didn't have any experience, and my mom was the only one that I knew, but so many things have changed since she had me and she breastfed me. So yeah, I had questions for her, and she kind of was like, I don't remember, but she did encourage me to breastfeed. So if you're able to have an oversupply, or even just if it's an extra 2 ounces in the fridge or in the freezer, that is awesome. And if you are a just enougher, then that is amazing. And if you're an undersupplier, then that's okay too, mama. But these are to the mamas who happen to make more than enough milk and they need to store it, and they have questions about storing it in the freezer. Again, if this video is all over the place, I decided to do it out of nowhere, so bear with me. I'm gonna show you guys. So so our baby feeds and eats about 24 ounces a day. My hubby actually just asked me this morning, but she eats about 24 ounces a day, and I pump and make about 52 ounces a day. That's my average right now. So I am making double what she needs, so I'm pretty much a day ahead of her. I plan on making a video maybe sometime talking about like tips, or throwing in some things that I do. I do take some vitamins and things like that, but I do plan on making that a different video, maybe with some questions that you guys have following this video. So the storage bags that I use when it comes to freezing my milk, I even have this all set up weird, so bear with me, guys. I hope I didn't just mess this up. Okay, the storage bags that I use, I don't have a preferred brand. I've used a bunch of different ones, but the majority of my bags are the Up and Up brand from Target. They say that you do not fill past 6 ounces. I do have some mommies on my mommy group that have like 10-ounce bags and things. These have worked for me. They do get a little pricey, so it's up to you. It's your preference. But I do use those, and I just want to show you guys what my bags looked like when I first started. So this is a mix of, so my baby was born October 28th, and milk in here, and you'll be able to tell, is from November 1st. And this is colostrum. So this was like the beginning when I first started. You can tell with how yellow it was. But to me, this bag gives me anxiety. And for you first-time pumpers or first-time mommies, some of your bags may look like this. But look at my bags now. Like compared to, like so organized and so flat. So I actually used to stick 6 ounces into these bags because I thought, hey, they're 6-ounce bags. But then as I started going on, I actually have only had to unfreeze or defrost 2 baggies, just because I wanted to make sure that my baby took my frozen milk, and I wasn't just like saving all this milk for nothing. But now what I'm doing, instead of 6 ounces per bag, I'm doing 4 ounces per bag, because she is doing anywhere from like 2.5 to 4 ounces of feed. So instead of like having to put it into a bottle and save it, I know that, and then tip breast milk defrosted, you have to use it within 24 hours. So you can defrost and use like whatever you don't need from that baggie in a next feeding, if that makes sense. Hopefully that did. But I have chosen to do 4 ounces per baggie because I can just defrost it and use it in one feeding, or just 2 different feeds. So that works for us. Yeah, this is how I store mine. I'm going to show you guys some tips of mine. My counter is a mess right now. Let me just show you guys. So this is my counter right now. This is how it looks when I'm getting all my milks ready. I have a tip for you guys that I'm going to show you how to freeze them as flat as I get them. So again, this is how it looked prior, and this is how I get them flat. I'll show you guys how to do that. Yeah, so I do 4 ounces per bag, and I label them. So right here, and what I do is when I pump, I go ahead and put it in the fridge. So my fridge is a mess, guys. But when I pump, I go ahead and label it in the fridge. 9 a.m. and today's date, and I've already kind of mixed them. Obviously that's when what's in the baggies over there, but I do label them AM and PM because some mommies in their milk, they have daytime hormones and nighttime sleepy hormones, and so I really feel like that's helped us with Kinsley. So what I try to do is I feed her like the AM bottles in the morning when she wakes up until like 2 p.m. even, but then once it starts getting into the later hours of the day, I do give her my PM milk to kind of tone her down, and then at nighttime for her last bottle, I do give her my latest pumped milk, which happens to be around like 10 or 11 p.m. So I do label them, and then that helps me when I'm labeling them here because I don't just put them right into the baggies. I do put them in the fridge first and then into the bag. I do know some moms who go by different rules. Our pediatrician, which she's not a lactation consultant, she did tell me a 3-3-3 rule, which is 3 days in the fridge, or no, sorry, 3 days, 3 hours on the counter, 3 days in the fridge, 3 months in the freezer. So that has actually been the first one that I've heard of that rule. But like in my mommy groups, I know some that go by 4, 4, 4, 4, and some people even take it up to 6. I'm not comfortable doing 6 hours on the counter just because I feel like my breast milk goes bad too fast, and you'll be able to smell it. But anywho, I do let my breast milk sit in the fridge for about 2 to 3 days, and then I try to transfer it. Of course, if I get busy and stuff, I maybe will go 4 days. I don't know if I've even done that before. I'm like, it's all over the place, guys, I'm telling you. But so I do label my milks. I'm like, it's gonna be all backwards. Hopefully I can edit it. But I do label it. I put the date, the volume. Oh, sleepy mom. I put the volume at the time. Anywho, 4 ounces, and then your time. And look at, I just get so happy with how flat these are. So these I haven't froze. I'm going to show you guys how I do it with these. These I just put into baggies, and let's see if I can do this with one hand because hubby is actually feeding Kinsley right now. So let's see. So these are my new milks. I am going to put them like this. This is a tip that I have learned, and it's called the Shookie Keet, the cookie sheet tip or whatever, mom hack. And I actually have these two. This is new milk that I'm going to be freezing. And so I place 2 cookie sheets like this, and then I'm going to go ahead and find one that fits on top of this. And what this is going to do is just make it as flat as possible. And then I'm going to put this one on top of this one, and obviously this is a different size, so it's kind of going to be like lopsided, but it works. It still gets them super flat. And then, oh gosh, let's see, am I gonna be able to do this? Don't judge my crusty ass cookie sheets. Oh, let's see, awesome, super mom. And then what I do is I just place them like this, and so you can see it's kind of lopsided, but in the morning my milk will be completely flat. If you have OCD like me, this will definitely please you. And yeah, so that's my little mommy milk hack. And when they are frozen, I am able to fit, I want to say I have 15 bags in here. Let's see, 15 baggies. And then I go ahead and label them ounces, and then we take it to the garage because I don't have room in that freezer right now because that one has food. That's our normal freezer. That's the fridge. Don't judge me on this mess. My OCD is screaming at me. Just place them in here, and you get so much room out of it. This was one of the first baggies I did. You can tell those are a little thicker, so they're thinner. These were, I think these are still 6 ounce baggies, but yeah, you will find more room. And then I just have them like all over the place right now, guys. I'm actually in the process of getting myself a deep freezer. That's gonna be my Valentine's Day gift to myself. But yeah, those are my little hacks. Hopefully they help you guys. Oh, and then I didn't tell you guys, but gosh, I am just all over the place. So I didn't show you this part. Yeah, it can get a little pricey. Like I said, the milk storage bags are kind of like expensive. I think so. Today I went to Target and got some, and I got 100 for $13.99. Of course, that's Target, so I know you can probably find them. I think they were like $2 less on Amazon, but I needed them ASAP because I was out of them. But I'm sure Walmart has them a little cheaper, and Medela I think has cheaper ones, but it's just up to you guys. So what I do is when I'm putting them into the gallon storage baggies, these are all from the 17th that I have so far. I think some of the ones that I froze today were 17. But I'll go ahead and put them in here in order, and if they're not in order, like as long as you know the dates that are in the bag and you label them correctly, then that's all that matters. But yeah, I'll put the 17th, and then I have some from the 18th in here, and then some from the 19th. And then as I go, I'll go ahead and add them in here. But oh, it just looks so perfect. Oh, I got new shoes today. Look. Oh, the sticker. Oh my god. Ghetto. Just kidding. Anywho, so yeah, again, I'm no expert. I'm no like lactation consultant or like breast milk storage baggy booby mommy, but I really love doing this, guys, and I have learned so much from the beginning, and I'm still learning, and I love to learn about it. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to DM me or message me or comment on this video. And yeah, hopefully I can give you guys some more breastfeeding tips and milky mama videos. And yeah, so thank you so much for dealing with my all over the place ass, and I will see you guys next time. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and bye.